Hey everyone, and welcome to my chaotic mess. If you're new here, my name's Melissa. We're starting outside.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day.
Here's
I
why.
found my way.
Let me kind of grab this. I bought a placemat, a tablecloth for my table behind me. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. And so we're going to clean it up and see if this fits. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why do you need a tablecloth for your outdoor table? I don't need it for everyday purposes. I mainly need it for like when we're outside and we want to play cards or Battleship or some other game that has pieces that can fall through the cracks of the table. So we figured a tablecloth would be the best bet. This ended up being $5 on Amazon. So I want to make sure it's going to fit, because I bought one for a 6-foot table. This is not 6 foot, but my husband previously bought one that was the measurements of the table and it ripped. So I wanted to start off big and then size down if I needed to. But like I said, we're just gonna have it on there when we're playing games. It's not gonna be on there permanently. But I wanted to clean off the table, make sure it fits, etc. So that's what we're doing today. Now I have grease on my fingers. From where, I don't know. All right, so let's get started.
You said let's jump on the bus and take a ride downtown. Well, I don't know about that, but can you help me first to get these boxes down? Well, I don't know about that. We have the whole day now just to ourselves, so we can clean the house or clear out some shelves. You said whichever you feel like doing first. I said, well, I don't know about that, 'cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's call some friends over for a game of poker or so. Well, I don't know about that. Or should I turn on the TV or the radio? Well, I don't know about that. There's a whole list full of all the things we can do, but I want to do none.
All right, so I'm gonna measure how much extra I have here, so that I can order the right size. You guys can't even see you still can't see. You still can't see all of it. There. That's how much extra there is. So let's do a rough. Needs to be about 19 inches smaller. So I'm gonna put a return in for that, and we'll go from there. But yeah, this is my other mess that we'll clean up eventually, but I'm gonna take you off the tripod, take you around the garden, because we have some new blooms since I've planted stuff and things have taken off. It's just looking nice. Now there are some things They're still not planted. I'm waiting for 2 weeks past their estimated germination date before I plant something else in that spot. So, and also the strawberry roots that I bought, the ones we kept in the pot over there, they still haven't done nothing, so those gotta go. I'll put something else in there. I'll have to figure out what I can put in that small of a container. My green onions, well, let's just go look. I haven't checked them today. Okay, my radishes have taken off. Still no green onions. I don't know why. Maybe they need more sun and this doesn't get a lot of sun. The only thing I can think of doing is moving it over by the tomato garden somehow. I don't know. But see, these are still dead. They never came back. These onions are rooted. So, and this one for sure is actually doing pretty good. Same with those ones down there. They're not going to get very big because they don't have much space. Over here we have 2 zucchini plants, and this might be a weed actually. You'll have to let me know if that's a weed or a zucchini plant because these ones only have 3 leaves, and this looks like, well, no, that's 2. But anyway, I'm gonna separate those and move one over here eventually. I wanted to give it a little bit more time to grow. That's a seed, so let me just put that down in there. Is that a shell? That's a shell. Huh, okay. Anyway, still no carrots, which I had a feeling they weren't going to germinate. In the fall, I'm going to be planting carrots and potatoes in that bed, and I'm gonna plant tomatoes in this pot and in this pot, and I haven't decided what's going there yet in the fall. All right, let's do the green stalk. Basil's looking good. This is one of the snap beans. It has taken off since I watered them really good yesterday because they were looking a little worse for wear because I honestly forgot to water for 3 days. A lot of my beans have sprouted that I planted by seed. My peppers on the bottom are looking good. The lavender is starting to get some flowers on them. The jalapeno plant still not showing any signs of fruiting, but there's still hope. What is wrong with this? Does anyone know what's wrong with this? This is a snap bean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, is that diseased? Do I need to cut that off? Is that one of those like runner bugs that you have to like squish? I don't know, let me know. The dill, I've already took off a bunch of the dying leaves on it, but it's starting to look pretty decent. This is my other basil plant. The strawberries are looking great. As you can see, we're starting to get lots of fruit berries. Lots of fruit berries. One of them, this one has a runner. It says to let this start to root and then plant it. It reaches up here, so I think I'm gonna plant it. And then once it starts getting established, you cut it from the mother plant. So actually, let me just do that. Can I do it one-handed? No, hold on. Okay, I got that planted, so we'll wait and see if it establishes itself. If it does, I'll cut it from the mother plant and we'll go from there. This is my banana peppers. I got one, oops, you can't even see. I got one little banana pepper growing, but there are more fruits on here. This might be a flower, not a fruit. They're hard to tell sometimes if it's gonna fruit or flower. Thai basil, yesterday it was looking worse for wear, but today it's starting to bounce back. I've never had Thai basil before. I'm interested to try it. This is my other snap bean plant. I've still not seen any beans on any of the bean plants, but I'm assuming those will take a little bit while to grow. Same with the peppers down there. Last year they took forever to grow, but the strawberries are looking good. They're putting on a lot of fruit, and we're back to the beginning. All right, here's the flowers. No flowers. Still no flowers. So I'll probably find something else to plant there. The watermelon is looking decent. Yeah, it's looking decent. The cantaloupe's completely died, and I don't know if it's gonna come back or if it's just dead. I don't know what I did wrong with this one. Maybe it's not supposed to have a lot of sun. No, it says full sun. Stop it. I think Stitch has been eating it, honestly, because he comes over here and gets into it all the time, and it's frustrating. Here's the cucumbers. I forgot to show you the cucumbers. I know I need to separate these as well because these germinated really well, so I need to spread those out a little, but I might just let them do their thing. And then over here are my onions and tomatoes. As you can see, we're getting some cherries down here. They're actually starting to turn red. I come in and I pick off the dead leaves every now and then. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I do. And I'm sure you guys love the dirt, but see how good these onions are doing? They're like some of them like this, I don't think are gonna do very well. But then you have some like these that do have the green coming out, and then some of them I just completely buried because they were dead. This is the one tomato plant that I cannot seem to figure out. It looks like it's living, but it's not growing. Like this one here is growing, as you see. It's got a little baby. These are San Marinos, which according to Google is part of the Roma family, which is why I went with them. They're supposed to be better for sauce because they have less seeds in them. Sunflowers, I still haven't separated or anything yet. And then this one has a little Roma on them as well. So how do I get them to want to produce more fruit? Because obviously I want more than one tomato on each plant. So anyway, we're going to be putting a sunshade up around this whole thing because it's getting to be that time where it's just too hot and I don't want to burn my plants up. So we bought a big sunshade. That one's going to come down and we're going to put the bigger one up. I'll keep that one for when I just need to block out that area. But since I need to block out this whole entire area, we'll take that one down. I might need it to build something small over in this area, but we'll see. Anyway, that's the garden. I'm gonna fold this back up and put it for return and get the smaller one. Also, you'll see in a future video what happened here. You may have already seen it, I don't know. This is dying. I can't keep anything alive, guys. This year's a lot hotter this time of year than it was last year. So anyway, I just have to clean up this mess, and I'll get to it. I will. But anyway, I'm going to fold this up. We're gonna go inside and cool off and put that for return. Maybe tomorrow I'll return it. I haven't decided yet. Also, I think I'm gonna order more of those rompers you've seen me wearing in the last video, or one of the last videos. I'm gonna guess this is gonna come out before a project does, but you never know. We might finish the project and get that up before this video. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, it's the next day, guys, and we're pivoting. I was going to do laundry today, which we probably might still get to folding some laundry, but tomorrow we're working in this room. I'm in the sunroom, and so we're pivoting because since we're going to be starting in this room tomorrow, I wanted to go ahead and try to get a lot of the table cleaned off. We're going to be moving almost everything in here around, and so I figured if I can help out the most I can, you know, because I mean, I'm pretty good at moving the things because they slide on the floor. The problem happens when they get stuck on the floor, because these tiles are not even whatsoever. So anyway, I'm gonna turn you and show you. We're cleaning off the table. I've started in the past, like getting piles together. Like I have a bag of bags. The problem is this. Instead of us going to the trash can, we just set all the empty boxes on top of the freezer, on the table, and we need to stop doing that. We need to just take our time, walk to the recycle, drop these in, bada bing, bada boom, right? Well, we don't do that. I have a box of food in here that I don't even know what's actually still good because this is from October, and we're in April. I had to think if it was still April. It's still April for like another week. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to clean off the table. But before I do that, I'm actually going to run to Wawa. I'm going to put an order in for Wawa. I need a Monster so bad. I went to bed. I was not tired at all last night. I finally just went to bed at like 2 o'clock. I tossed and turned for God knows how long before I actually fell asleep. And then I woke up at 8:30. Who am I? Apparently I don't need sleep, but anyway, I need a Monster. I don't feel like coffee, which I do have coffee. I just don't feel like drinking coffee today. So I'm gonna put a Wawa order in, run and pick that up in my pajamas because I do curbside. It is what it is, really. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I wanted to go ahead and get on here. I'm not getting out of my pajamas today, probably. I'm not foreseeing me getting dressed today, is all I'm gonna say. So today you shall see me in what I'm declaring as my robe. Oh man, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Sometimes I wonder how people put up with me because I'm something, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna go do what I just said I was gonna do, so I'll be right back. All right, I decided to get dressed for the day. I didn't do my hair, it's fine. We're going to start. This seems so overwhelming sometimes, but I'm gonna start just by getting all of the trash off the table. That's the first step in this situation, and I may have to make multiple trips to recycle the recycle bin outside, but I'll be so much happier when this part's done. And then we're gonna move to cleaning off the desk. Now, I should specify this part here we're getting rid of. This thing, this thing here, I've decided to keep. It has all my sewing stuff in it that's just being real. I haven't even opened the sewing machine. It was my mother-in-law's sewing machine, but she never opened it, so I kept it. I still haven't opened it, but it's fine. But I'm gonna keep that because I just don't have room for all the sewing stuff in the office. So I'm gonna leave this as Mischief's little area, because right now I put his food on there. He's got treats on there, which those treats need to be thrown out. I don't give them to him anymore. They're old. I bought bulk treats once upon a time ago, and I don't give him treats very often because they make him puke. Or they don't make him puke, but he pukes. Anyway, he got these for Christmas, and these are the ones that are filled inside. He really likes these, so I give him these occasionally. He's got 2 bags of those, so yeah, so that's the goal. We're gonna see how much we can get done, because I'm not gonna be able to do it all in one go. I'm gonna have to go sit down after about 10-15 minutes and then come back to it, and then eventually I do have to go and start dinner. What time is it even? I think it's, I cannot see that clock. Maybe it says 11. I don't know. Let me see what time it is. It's almost noon. It's 11:44. So I'm gonna flip you guys around, hit you on every little thing, and we're gonna start clearing this table off.
Try my best to find you in the morning and the night. I know there's so much love, it's blinding, but still I never get it right. When I'm lost within the fire, will I find you in the flames? With you I know I'll never be alone. My God, when I'm feeling all alone. My God, will you carry me back home? If you made us to be happy, why do we always seem so sad? Will you stay here and remind us you're the only hope we have? When I'm lost within the fire, I will find you in the flames. With you I know I'll never be alone again. My God, will you care?
Alright, that's a pretty good start. I got everything pretty much on that end. The box on the very end is all recyclable trash. Recyclable, but it's it's trash, but it's recyclable trash. That's what I meant to say. There's some things I can't reach. Once I get the table cleared off, I'm gonna put this stuff hopefully where it's gonna go. Some of the stuff's actually gonna be in the garden area, which is gonna be this side of the room. And so I just need to make a spot for that for now. Some of it's going to the office, some of it's going to the dining room, you know, so I'm gonna have to get everything in its place. And then I'm gonna have to try to get to that TV that's leaning on the table before I can move the table to clean off that couch. The couch we're putting out as a curb alert. Same with the desk. Probably the wicker chairs outside because they're broken. So we'll just do curb alert on that. Someone might want to fix it. And then I'm gonna wipe everything. I'm not putting everything out for curb alert, my husband is. But I'll get everything wiped down. This table, once we get everything switched, this table's gonna go this way, long ways. And then that side will eventually have a shelf with grow lights. I only need one shelf. I have a very small garden. And then I wanna get, it's a toolbox, but like the top part will be for my garden stuff. The bottom half will be for my tools, my house tools. That way everything has a place. Also, when my mother-in-law comes, I need to remember to give her those wreath forms because I will not use them. There's some craft stuff that if I can't fit it into my office space that I have now, I will offer it to my mother-in-law first, and if she doesn't want it, then I'll put it in donation. These books, I need to write down what I have in my collection still because I don't want to keep them. I have a Kindle. I read everything on Kindle. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to get rid of some of them though, but we'll figure it out. I have more books under the desk. I have a box way back there that I can't even reach. So all that will be figured out soon. But I'm gonna go take a break already. I know that seems ridiculous that I've been standing for probably almost 20 minutes now and I need to sit down. That's my life, guys. That is my literal life. Like, it hurts to still be standing right now. But I'm trying to like get some sort of game plan in my head for my next step. I have a Halloween wreath hanging up. I'm gonna hang that in the closet. That will, I don't do Halloween, but my mom made it, so I'm gonna see if anyone in my family wants it first. I don't want to donate it. I'll keep it forever, but if no one else wants it, but I'm gonna post it in family chat and see if anyone would like it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go take a break and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I just changed my mind. I think I'll do Halloween in my office area because I do have a few Halloween-y things still that I just couldn't get rid of. So I'll do Halloween in my office. So I'll keep that wreath for my office area. Anyway, that's what I do. I turn off the lights as I go. So I literally sit in the dungeon until these lights come on. I think they come on at 4:30, maybe 5. Anyway, I sit in the complete darkness. It's not dark. We have light coming from this little, where is it? You see it, that window over there, but yeah, it is what it is. But I'm gonna sit down for a show. That's how I usually do it. I will sit down for one show Right now I'm binging Grey's Anatomy still. I think I'm on season 11 now. And so I watch an episode and then I get up and do things. Watch an episode, get up and do things. Sometimes I only watch half an episode because I feel like I can get up and do things after just a half of episode, and then I'll come back and finish it for my next break. But that's my literal life, guys. My literal life is up and down, up and down. I cannot sit all day. That week I was sick, I felt I was in so much pain because I got sick. Like, I felt super nauseous. If I stood up and walked, I was super dizzy. So I just stayed on the couch for a whole week. And I was in so much pain after that week. Like, it was horrible. Now I'm in pain all the time. I need to specify that for you guys, because I don't think you guys realize that, because I don't always show my pain, but I'm constantly in pain. Like right now, that's why I use a tripod, because right now holding the phone up is killing my wrist. That's why I always talk about I need to get a gimbal or something that I can hold the phone with, so where it's not bending my wrist an awkward way. But yeah, my day consists of up and down, because if I sit, I stiffen. If I stand too long, I hurt real bad. So it's just constantly up and down, up and down. If I could find a job where I could constantly just get up when I need to, sit down when I need to, up when I need to, down when I need to, it'd be fine. But the likelihood of finding a job like that, I mean, I've looked at work from home jobs, and there's just really nothing legit out there that I'm qualified for, because most of like the legit at home work jobs require some sort of degree, and I have a high school diploma. I went to college, but I never finished. I went to college for business management first, switched to criminal justice, switched to culinary, because every school I went to lied to me about being an accredited college. So when I switched schools and my credits didn't transfer, I just got mad and I switched career paths. Because I'm sitting there like, I don't want to take all these same classes that I just took at this last school all over again. And it's frustrating. And I honestly think that's why my student debt, all of it got forgiven. I only put in to have ITT forgiven because of the big lawsuit, which I did enter the lawsuit. I've gotten some checks from them, but nothing like major. I think I forgot to tell because I don't think about it, because it wasn't like a big windfall for me. It was like a couple $100, but I forgot to tell the lawyer that. So I guess next time I talk to them, I'll bring that up. But it wasn't a lot of money, so. But I did enter that lawsuit about the credits not transferring, because a lot of people were told that their credits would transfer and they didn't. Like, I got so mad when I got down to Florida Tech. It was called Florida Technical College, and to find out my ITT credits don't transfer to them. Now, they were honest and they did say they were not an accredited school, but because I switched to culinary, I'm like, well, I'm not going to switch to go to culinary school somewhere else, unless it was like Cordon Bleu or something like that. But let's just be real, that was never going to happen for me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, but I think that's why everything ended up getting forgiven and not just the ITT tech. Hey! Stop. Every time. No. You're going to go to your room. I cannot stand when he barks, especially at full volume. It just stresses me out more than anything else. And he barks at every little noise. We have a car that goes by every day that backfires, and he barks every day when it comes by and backfires. Every time he barks. And it happens every single day. You think he'd be used to it by now, but he's not. Anyway. Anyway, that's my life, guys. My life is boring. That's all. That's all there is to it. My life is boring.
I feel good, like I'm walking on sunshine, and there's nothing that can bring me down. Real good, like joy came in the morning, and the birds are singing sweet sounds. The sun set me free if I just believe I am. Vision is key, so if you can see, you can rise above it. So when life is life and trouble's troubling, issues pile up. Remember, my friend, that God is greater than our problems. When it feels like you can't make it through, just find your gratitude. Gratitude. Just find your gratitude. Gratitude. Just find your gratitude. Mercies are new with every sunrise. There's so many ways to count your blessings. Yeah. In Him, we move and breathe and have our being. If you're alive, He's keeping you safe. Take it from me, a perfect life is fake. But perfect peace, it can be achieved through grace. Rise above it, so when life is life, ooh, when trouble's troubling, issues pile up. Ooh, remember, my friend, that God is greater than our problems. When it feels like you can't make it through, just find your gratitude. Gratitude. Just find your gratitude. Gratitude. Just find your gratitude. Set me free if I just believe I am. Vision is key, so if you can see, you can. So life is life and trouble is troubling. Issues pile up. Remember, my friend, that God is greater than our problems. When it feels like you can't make it through, find your gratitude. Find your gratitude. Find your
Okay, now the couch is ready to move out. I have everything separated into piles, and yeah, that's ready, then the next thing we're gonna have to do, which I don't know if I'm gonna get to it today, but we'll see, is to clean off that desk. The reason I say I don't think I'm gonna get to it is because I have to sit on the floor to get things underneath. You guys know I can't get back up by myself, so I think that might be saved for tomorrow. Plus I gotta go through books and a bunch of other stuff. I gotta make piles for my mother-in-law to see if she wants some things. I have to take the pictures off the wall because we're moving the freezers over here and they're gonna be blocked. I am gonna move the pictures. Some of them are going into the office. Some of them will be out here. Actually, I'm thinking, yeah, some of them will probably be out here. I'll have this, no I won't, because I'll have this wall to put something on. The behind you is where I'm gonna put the, what are we calling it? The cleaning station. The cleaning. The thing that's out in the garage, we're turning it into a cleaning cabinet. That's what I was trying to say. So then we'll go here. That bench that's over here, I'll put along this wall here until I can't use it anymore. Basically, I'm not planning on keeping it. It's just I need it to put the crosswave on because I can't put the crosswave together when it's on the floor. It's hard for me to bend over and do that. So I need the crosswave up so I can put it together when I need to use it. What else? Oh man. I think that's it for now. So I might do laundry after I rest this time. Might go fold some laundry. Might clean the kitchen a little. I made chicken patty sandwiches and french fries last night for dinner, so there's really no dishes because I used parchment paper, so I was able to just put the baking sheet back up in the cabinet. Yeah, this is going to be a big project, mainly for my husband. I'll help as much as I can. I'll mainly be going through things, donating things and stuff like that. I have these can things for the refrigerator. So I'm gonna make use with some of those. The one poppies I bought are too big for that, so I can't use those poppies in there. And it kind of irritates me because the way they advertise that is that it will hold the bigger cans as well, but I haven't been able to make it work. And maybe that's just because I'm ignorant or something, and it's probably a simple fix that I haven't figured out. I don't know. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna go take a break and figure out what I want to do next. I know this doesn't look like I cleaned it off. I really did clean it off. I just have to put things in the prospective places. But I'd rather do all that at one time, so I want to wait until we get all of this organized and then put everything in the place out, instead of constantly walking back and forth. So, like, I have miscellaneous here, mainly cords. There's some stuff that goes into the kitchen. I have pet toys in this one. This is stuff for the office. This is stuff for the garden area when we get it set up over here. This I'm still debating on because I like to take this one to the beach because it completely closes. But I don't know. What's in it. But yeah, so I just gotta make a few decisions there. There's some trash over there to clean up. Not much, but a lot of craft stuff that I'd never got. Like, I didn't have enough room in the car to take it to my mother-in-law, so I'll be making piles of things for her to go through when they come, and she can take whatever home with her, because like I told my husband, if I get the itch to do a craft, I'll just go get the stuff I need from the store. I'm tired of hoarding the things. I used to be really big into like the whole Dollar Tree crafts things, and I stocked up so much stuff from the Dollar Tree that now that I'm not a big crafter, like I just don't want to hold on to the stuff. I'd rather just go get the stuff when I'm ready to craft something. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go sit down, relax, and I will see you guys whenever the next clip is.
When our hearts start to break and your love isn't where we can feel it, we start to doubt that you're there. When we're falling down and we're losing our way, you can see it. We start to doubt that you're there. It's hard to believe in a God we can't see, but you're proving you're true with your love. It's you, you're all that I need. It's true that your grace is enough for me. When we're proud to stand with our heart in our hand, and we've made all our plans, but you break them. It's hard to believe in a God we can't see. You're proving you're true with your love. It's you, you're all that I need. It's true that your grace is enough for me. It's you, you're all that I need. It's true that your grace is enough for me. Rub mud in our eyes so we cannot see that love is alive and risen indeed, and the grave is more than enough for you and me. It's you, you're all that I need. It's true that your grace is enough for me. It's you, you're all that I need. It's true that your grace is enough for me.
Okay, my friend gave me the recipe for a Weight Watchers pizza crust. And it's super simple. I just did the one. The dough is a little, like, if I was making normal pizza dough, I would want to add more flour, but I resisted. Anyway, it's a half a cup of flour. I'm using all purpose. I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to be because she just said flour. And then it's a half a teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure it's powder. And then a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan, but I don't think it really matters how much or what kind you use. And then it just says a little less than half a cup of plain yogurt. So I did a heaping 1/3 cup. A heaping 1/3 cup. So, and the first one seemed to come out fine. I did realize though, you cannot use anything but your hands for this. I don't remember what she mixed it with. Maybe I'll try a fork this time, but the spatula did not work. Anyway, I'm going to get all this stuff in the sink because I'm done with this stuff. And let me grab a fork and I can preheat the oven now. Preheat the oven for 400. I already have one done. I'm gonna get the second done. I'm gonna do the first bake on them, and then I'm gonna kind of just put foil over the top of them, or maybe just a towel to keep them a little soft until it's time to come in here and topping them. Because it's only like 220 right now, and we don't eat dinner until 5:30, so I'll pre-cook the chicken and stuff probably around 4:30. I had to take a break because from TV because it's almost to the episode where Derek dies. Spoiler if you've not watched Grey's. A lot of people die in the show, so a lot of main characters just die in the show. And you get mad about it, and then you move on with your life. So, but Derek's was a hard one. All right. Sorry. Now I do like to put flour on my hands before I start molding it. Can you even see? Probably not. Okay. You see me do it before, but you were a little bit further. Anyway, you just kind of mold it until everything combines together, and then you roll it. And it takes a minute. I've discovered it's really crumbly, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And don't worry, this is the yogurt I normally give to Stitch anyway, so the yogurt will get used regardless of if I continue to make these. If I like it, I want to pre-make a bunch of crusts, like where they have their first 15-minute bake, freeze the crusts, and then that way I have them to make just healthier pizzas in the future. Today I'm making the chicken Alfredo pizza because we don't have pasta. I haven't made pasta yet. I do have the flour finally to make pasta. I bought the semolina flour. I just haven't had the time really to do it. Plus I'm waiting for our special project to be done because I kind of need that area to make the pasta. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna start spreading it out so I can get some of the moisture parts to pick up some of this loose flour that's still floating around. I did order a bigger silicone mat for pasta making because this one's a little small. I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping I ordered a bigger one. I think I ordered a 36-inch. This one is 21 inches by 13. So I'm pretty sure I got a bigger one. I need a bigger one for sure, just for larger projects. This works for this because it's just a little bit of dough at a time. But when I want to make like pasta and stuff, I need a bigger mat because I'm going to have more dough than this. So, okay. And the second one came out a little bit smaller. I guess I didn't roll it as much, but there they are. I'll obviously eat the smaller one. I don't eat a lot anyway, so I'm actually gonna let it preheat all the way. Normally I don't do that. Normally I just throw it in, but yeah. I'm gonna go dump this in the trash. Try to not make a mess. And then we'll get everything cleaned up. I still need to wash my hands, but it's fine. Okay, these need to go back with this stuff. This just needs to go back there. This needs to go in the fridge. This is what I do. I have to I have to chit-chat myself through a lot of steps or I'll forget. Don't ask, my memory is shot. And I have to tell you why that freaks me out a little bit, that I have such a poor memory right now, is because my grandma has dementia, and maybe it's, I think it's dementia. I don't think it's Alzheimer's, because she still remembers like everyone that was in her life before she started forgetting things. Her short-term memory is basically shit, but long-term she remembers just about everyone in the family. But so it worries me that I'm gonna have it, and because I get everything. I get all the health shit. Anything in the family that's bad, I get it. And I'm not saying that to be like, to try to gain sympathy or anything like that. It's just the flat out truth. I still need to clean the microwave, but we'll wipe it off for now. Anyway, oven beeped, let's get these in. I'm gonna set a 15-minute timer. Then we'll cover it with a clean towel when they come out. And that's dinner started.
Forget, still thinking about how we met. Yeah, I'm with you now. Oh, one thing that it's plain to see, the best thing in this life's for free, and that's so true now. And there I was, my world falling apart, hoping just to get by. Without knowing it, I played it by heart, and now I sing. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, we're cruising down to Mexico. I'm turning up the radio, 'cause I'm with you now. You and me, we know that love is in the air, like the wind blowing through your hair. Oh, I'm with you now. I was waiting for the summer to end, thinking about the good times that we had. They will never come back again, but I'm happy as can be. And now I'm thinking, come what may, don't care about what others say, when I'm with you now. Through the autumn and the winter snow, keep telling all the friends we know that I'm with you now. Remember when my world was falling apart, hoping just to get by. But without knowing it, I still
Nope.
play it by heart and sing. I'm with you. 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 I'm with you.
I've been around, you've stayed away. Oh, I won't let it show. You got a hold on me. I remember the sound of us being loud, so
Wait.
loud,
Do you give me the water, please?
so
Do you give me the water, please?
loud. Wonder where you're walking and talking,
Please, Lord. So strong.
thinking, are you the same? Wonder how you're doing and moving through the crowds every day. Yeah. All I wanna know, are you thinking about me? I just gotta know. I just gotta know. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. So numb, doing all I can to move, but I can't. Oh no, I gotta let you go. So dumb, I wish I could get you out could get you out of my head. So dumb. I wish I could get you out of my head. So numb. Doing all I can to move, but I can't. Oh no, I gotta let you go. So dumb. I wish I could get you out of my head. I wish I could get you out of my head. So dumb. I wish I could get you out of my head.
All right. Just got back from the Walmart. Yes, I went to Walmart. I went to the market because I needed to get the generic Crystal Light, and Walmart, well, usually has the best options, but today they didn't have very much, but I got what I could. Anyway, oh, I feel so nauseous. Anyway, let's start. I got milk. I'm almost out of milk, and I need to make some bread. So that's an upcoming video. I'm pretty sure this is yesterday's mail, so just stick that there. I got some sour cream because I'm gonna make new dip. I got some Colby Jack because this is kind I like to snack on. I'll slice it up myself. I got Monterey Jack because this is what I need for dinner tonight. And they didn't have the small block, so I'll shred half of it and stuff like that. Now I need to go to BJ's or Sam's Club, but I just don't have the funds this week. So I got a 4-pack that I'm gonna like stagger out this week. Try to get it. Yeah, we're gonna try. I might have to go buy more. I bought some carrots because you guys know I love snacking on carrots. I didn't get much produce. Produce is not very good at Walmart, but I got what I left. I wanted some peppers, and it was cheaper to buy these in the long run than to get one individual pepper. So I got these sweeties. They had the salsa I like, which is the Chi-Chi's restaurant style. So I got some of that. I got a pack of red beans and rice because sometimes it just sounds good to me. My husband doesn't like it though. And I got Mexican rice for tonight. I still have not mastered Mexican rice with fresh rice, so that's a work in progress, but I didn't want to do that today. So, and then last but not least, the Kool-Aid. I got 2 watermelon strawberry watermelon. That's all they had was 2. And these are the pitcher size, well, 2 quarts, but I got a fruit punch and I got a cherry. I don't know if my husband likes cherry. I like cherry Kool-Aid, like the Kool-Aid brand, but I don't know if I've ever had the Crystal Light Kool-Aid. So anyway, that's it. That's my grocery haul for this week. We're literally running low on everything, but it's fine. I have to buy my medicine this week, which is why my grocery budget was so little, because my main medicine, anyway, I still have the pill. I still have plenty of pills, but my shot, I had to buy, it's $50 a month, which isn't much, but it still cuts into like groceries and stuff like that, because I pay for my medication and groceries out of the money Justin's check puts into the one account. So yeah, that's how we budget for groceries and stuff like that. He just puts a percentage of his check directly and directly deposits into my account. The rest goes into the other account. I say my account, but our names are literally on everything together. So but the bills come out of the other account, groceries and medication and anything else I want, as long as I can budget it properly out of the one account. So that's that. So low groceries this week, but it's fine. We'll make do. I'm gonna put this cold stuff away and I'm gonna go sit down for a little bit. I'm hot. I seriously think I'm going through menopause at this point because I cannot get cooled off. I'm sweating all the time. Like, I feel like I'm always on fire. So I probably should go to my doctor about that, but do you really need to go to a doctor if you're going through menopause? Aren't they just gonna say, tough luck, cookie? I don't know. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Before I sit down, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. What is your favorite snack food? And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.